Good morning. Not quite morning. It's well, it might be after 12. I lose track of time at night. So I'm here in our pseudo studio. Call it a pseudo because people have seen it said, "Hey Bob, you ought to sue those guys that built it. It looks like shit." Oh, you can't say shit. Strike that from the record, will you? Thank you, court reporter. Anyway, I was I was I was thinking about Beckett, which I told you about last time. It's a movie, great movie from early '60s with Peter O'Toole and Richard Burton, and it was a really descriptive movie of what it was really like back then in England with kings running everything and just running it into the ground. Oh man, it was awful. But the thing that really stood out was Richard Burton was Saxon, and uh, the king and everybody that was in control of England was Normans, and it was like this country with the Irish, uh, with the Polish, with especially with the blacks. It was the same thing. They just treated them like hell, and they'd been treating them that way for 100 years. It was just terrible. That was a striking thing about that. I knew that there was some kind of a uh, irritation there and what it was all about. But the Saxons were basically from Germanic uh, lineage, and the Normans, I guess, were from French. I'm not sure. Anyway, nasty. It's amazing the world evolved, and those people evolved into England. It was awful. Anyway, today I tried to make a video on corn chowder. And I was going off of one of the old recipe cards that we put out at the restaurant where we made corn chowder. We people wanted the recipe all the time, so the marketing department said, "Let's come up with a recipe." So I just took, the 4 or 5 gallon recipe that we made every day, and I divided by like 10, and just wrote those numbers down. But you can't divide ingredients like that because they don't act the same in smaller amounts. And but I'd never tried the recipe that I'd written down. I tried the big recipe. I made it many times, but so I thought, I better make the recipe first because I rewrote it so you could read it real well, and printed it off, and was followed that just like it was gospel. Didn't vary from it, and it came out way too thin, and it had way too much chicken stock compared to cream. I mean, there was a lot of things wrong with it. So I'm very glad I made it. And tomorrow I will make another batch with the correct way. But I fixed the batch we have now so we could have it for dinner. I can fix screwed up foods, pretty screwed up foods. Some you can't fix. I scalded the milk one time. I scorched the milk. I didn't scald. I scorched it. When you scorch the milk, you burn it, and it's the most amazing thing. Scorched milk. It looks white. It looks like milk, and I was mixing it in with. I was using it. I was making a sauce for. It was a small catering party that we had, and I was making a sauce for the leftover salmon. It was a monthly um, account we had of about 10 people, and they had a business meeting. They always wanted it catered, and so the deal was we told our sales department told them that we'd give them a really low price, but they had to eat the leftovers, and we were basically barbecue restaurant doing summer barbecues and stuff like that. But we did big things like big prime rib dinners and things like that. But we had a lot of barbecue left over, and they got to the point where they didn't want any more barbecue. Well, I had some smoked salmon that was really good, and I don't mean smoked like you see that's all dried out and everything. It had been cooked on a smoker and it was very moist. It was good. The leftover salmon was good. And I was just going to make a cream sauce on it to put it together. So I scorched the the milk while I was heating it up to thicken it up and make a sauce out of it. And I tasted it, and it tasted a little bit scorched, but I thought, well, the salmon's got smoke flavor in it. They'll never know. Boy, did they know. They canceled our account after that. Scorched milk cannot be fixed. You cannot fix scorched milk. I don't care who you are. It tastes bitter, burned, and scorched. And it's very deceiving because it still looks nice and white, but it tastes like it's burned charcoal. Anyway, so tomorrow I'll be making the corrected recipe, and hopefully I can post it tomorrow. Maybe. I'll give it a shot. Uh, I wouldn't worry about it, any of you who aren't watching, because I don't think anybody's watching this, but I will keep doing these until I get good at it. And then I'll probably do more of them or something like that. But I know it's going to take me a long time. And the beautiful thing about YouTube is they'll just let you keep making these all along. And nobody has to watch them or anything. They'll just keep letting you do it. So if somebody's out there, more power to you. Thank you for watching. And I hope it doesn't disturb your dreams tonight. And it won't disturb mine. So smoke them if you got them. Let's smoke your salmon now. But don't scorch the milk.